Oh, what happened
We
to
are
Knowledge?
live. Oh shit, we
Oh,
lost knowledge. I'll get him back in here. Hold on. I don't know why we lost him.
he said, "Fuck that
Well,
shit." I changed
what
my
up,
mind.
what up, what up? Welcome to another exciting episode of Choppin' It Up with the Jack-O-Hearts. We seem to have lost our guest as soon as we went live, so hopefully he joins back in. Uh, but today's episode will feature guest knowledge as well as my guest host and close personal friend Mc-HOR. Ah, here he comes. Add to stage. We lost you for a second there, homie.
He said, "Fuck that shit."
Yeah, I was trying to change my background to my logo like this before, but it wouldn't let me. So I just
Yeah, I
it
think
exited and stayed left.
you might have to be on a laptop to do it. I'm not sure if the mobile version will, but to do it, you simply click Settings, Virtual Background, and then select your image and add it. Like if you see the settings at the bottom of the screen, it should be in there. But
Got you. Yeah, I don't have that on mine.
well, let's redo this real quick. So
What's happening?
today's guest is Knowledge, up and coming hip hop artist based out of Maryland. And I will let him introduce himself and talk a little about what he has going on currently. I believe an album release coming up.
That fool's
And
famous.
while he's doing that, I will be sharing this out.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, my name is Knowledge. I'm a hip hop artist from Maryland, and I just recently started doing a lot of shows in the last like 2 to 5 years with like a majority Juggalo crowd. So I've gotten kind of like familiar with the circuit of shows and podcasts and events and festivals and stuff like that that all of that crowd of people goes to. And I've been doing hip hop since I was like maybe like 16, more seriously since I was probably like 21. Um, and I do have a new album coming out on the 1st of April. It's called The Fifth Element, and hard copy pre-orders are available right now until the 1st, and then it'll be available on all streaming platforms at midnight uh, on the 1st.
Hell yeah. And I've seen that's what your profile picture is too, is from the album of that, correct? Or
Correct.
the
Yeah,
album
I
of
had
it.
a homie of mine do some album, like some artwork. It wasn't necessarily going to be the album artwork or not yet, and he did like a dope Fifth Element type of thing that's got all the elements of hip hop um, on one on one thing there, and it came out real dope. And I actually ended up using it for the cover, for the rear cover, and then for like a poster. I was able to like freak that one image and use it for like a whole bunch of different things actually. And on top of that,
I
I
seen you did
updated
a
my logo avatar on like all of my streaming platforms and my socials. I changed them all to that to be uniform. That way people can find me. If they have me on Facebook, they can find me on Spotify or vice
hell
versa,
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I seen you made a post recently telling people to like draw a face into it and everything. I wanted to like go back and check and see what some of those comments were because the first few I
Oh,
saw were
that
pretty
stuff
funny.
is hilarious. To be honest, like what happened was last year I had a show where it was my birthday party show, and
Yeah.
because of the way that they did the flyer, my image on the flyer was very like straightforward, face front facing. So the first person like went and took that and created a joke looking flyer with emojis on my face, like snorkel gear and all this crazy stuff and a cigar in my mouth. And then more and more people started doing it, and it kind of took off. It kind of really helped promote the show a lot. So this time when I posted the image for the cover, my homie Rick Resin, he saw it and instantly went and put emojis on the face where it's missing the eyes and nose and stuff. He started making faces on it, and I was like, "Here we go." So I was like, "You know what? Let's just embrace it because the album's dropping on April Fools anyway." And that's
Right.
basically because of the 5 elements of hip hop. There's 4 elements that are like usually recognized, and then the one element that gets forgotten, which is knowledge. So I did it on 4/1 because of that. But because it's April Fool's, I was like, man, I'll just let people have fun with this cover and make their own versions. And then I've put the images they made. I recreated covers for each of them and send them back to them. I'm gonna have them
Oh, that's
share
awesome.
those the day that it drops. I'm gonna have them share the one that they made. You know.
Oh, that's what's up. I like it.
So that was something pretty cool, like game type of thing to keep people involved in the drop.
Right.
I
And a
like
lot of
I like
artists,
that you troll yourself.
yeah, a lot of artists don't get that like if you actually interact with your followers and allow them to be part of it, it's just going to mean that much more to them, and they're going to stay that much more focused on you, you
And
know what I'm saying?
honestly, like if to me, that's the only people I care about, the people that it means something to. So
Right.
like,
Like I like to say I
yeah,
ain't got fans and followers. I got a fucking group of homies, you know
I
what I'm
just got a
saying?
bunch
Like
of people that like to yell horror. I don't really got all that many fans or followers.
and that works
I'm
for
an
you too.
asshole.
It's not connected. It could be. Just set it aside. And use another one. I'll use that for questions.
for those who don't know, Knowledge also works for himself, and
Oh,
he's over here like getting down on painting a house while he's doing this interview with us, and that's pretty fucking dope. Like, uh,
Take notes. That's hard work, motherfuckers. Double tasking.
yeah, he's fucking
yeah, man,
flipping
it never
houses and
stops. And there's a lot of people who do music who I think they feel like they don't have time for work or anything like that. But literally,
totally
this is what funds your hard copies and funds your merch and funds your travel to be able to go out of state to do shows and stuff and whatever work you're putting in.
right.
It should be your supporters funding it and making you
Right.
rich. No.
No. Now, all right, so let's talk about this because this has been kind of like a current subject recently among not only myself but a bunch of other artists that I work with. It's like, how crazy is it that in today's music industry you are going to become popular outside of your local area far before you are elsewhere? You know what I'm saying? And then like that giving you the opportunity to travel to new places and shit. Like and beyond that, like friends and family aren't gonna support you like a bunch of fucking strangers, and this shit's fucking crazy, man. Like
They're not
That's probably one
expecting
of the craziest things to have to wrap your head around, really. And I don't think that it's just in this, but I think it's in any business that you start, honestly.
right,
Uh, even in like what I do, we even in the home improvements and stuff. Like if I have a client who got referred to me from another client and they just know me business wise, they're gonna probably want to pay me more money, and they think I'm worth more than the friend or family who thinks that because you've known them for so long that they should get this cheap discount price. So
right,
it's it
well,
it
it's
happens in every.
the way that people perceive you. Like they don't like your friends and family don't hold you in that capacity as like a rapper.
right.
Does that
They
make
don't
sense?
they don't
And I
see
don't
the
expect
professional side of you so
I
much
don't
as they
expect
see
friends or
that like
family to support because of that. Because they don't hold you in the same capacity.
right. And I've
Does that
tried to
make
make
sense?
that point to friends and
Yep.
family, and it has ended in some serious arguments. Like,
To
uh,
me, Knowledge is a rapper. I met him as a rapper. He is a rapper. I see him as a rapper. Now I'm seeing him as a worker painting. But I don't know him in any other capacity except for Knowledge the rapper. Does that make sense?
right,
And
Yep.
he's the whore. So, if I was like his brother and grew up with him, I wouldn't see Knowledge the rapper. I would see is your real name Blaine?
yeah,
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, if I grew up as his brother, I would see him as Big Brother Blaine. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be Big Brother Blaine the rapper that I want to
right,
buy all his merch and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
right. I mean,
that's
now
why you blow up elsewhere.
I'm not saying that like friends and family have to go out and buy all your fucking merch at full price, but like I mean, I know for instance, my drop shipping store, I have a friends and family code that I can give out that gives my friends and family the same price on shit as what I paid to have it made. You know, uh, and that's cool as fuck. But I don't expect them to go out and buy everything. But I mean, shit, I dropped a new song. Share it out when you see it on social media. Just be like, hey, this is my brother's new song. Check it out. I don't give a fuck if you listen to it or not. It's something as simple as that that can show your fucking support for your friends and family.
It's
Just
so
click a
true
fucking
though.
button. And nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to click subscribe. Nobody wants to fucking go look through fucking thousands of products or anything like that. Like, but if you put it right in their face, they might. I don't know. Anywho,
I think the same thing, man, because friends of mine, they'll like judge how well you know me by if you tell them that you know knowledge or you know blank. So
right.
if you say you know knowledge, they'll be like, okay, then you haven't been around that long and you don't know them that well, you
Right.
know. But then if you say you know blame, then they'll probably be like, well, if you feel comfortable enough saying the regular name, then you probably know them more. So
Right.
there is a separation there from people who actually know you and your acting, your stage name and your persona as an artist. There's definitely a disconnect there.
There is an exception to that as well. It's like where I grew up, everybody had nicknames in the whole fucking circle. Everybody had nicknames. Like I don't even know some of the people's real names that I hung out with on a daily fucking basis growing up because I only knew them as their nickname, you know? And that was just how I was introduced to them. So I have a lot of friends from growing up that are like lifetime friends that call me JOH instead of James.
Yeah, yep.
You know what I mean? But I can tell the friends that I had from Georgia to the friends that I met in Ohio because Ohio, there's like a mix of people that call me James and a mix of people that call me Jack and some call me Jack of Hearts. Nobody really calls me JOH up here. That's all my Georgia homies. So that's
I
my
just
big
want to
homie.
know, is Knowledge like a ruthless gangster by night?
Uh,
Allegedly.
I like to say that I've like moved on from that.
So you're not a ruthless gangster by night? Not like a Batman type of guy?
N- Nah, nah. I think I've kind of made it to where I'm knowledge by night, and and I'm doing home renovations by day.
Because you already got two personas. I wanted to see if there's any more going on. Because you're,
But there definitely used to be a day and time where most of the people around me probably thought that I was never going to work a day job. That's for sure.
oh yeah, that's how people feel about me. They're like,
Well, that's
horror will never
because you've
work.
only worked one in the entire time I've known you.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
That's how it
And
was
it was
for
an
me.
under the table day job.
When you run your own company, you can choose if it's under the table or not.
Yeah.
From job to
I've
job.
been meaning to start my own company, but I just don't want to deal with it. To be honest, I got to deal with so much other
You
shit.
do enough stuff for yourself. Is it not snapping together?
I'm not something though. Sorry, man. I'm trying to interrupt you.
All right.
So, what's it like living in Maryland? How long have you lived in Maryland?
I lived in Maryland my whole life, but I did live in Pennsylvania, like just across the line for a little bit of time when I was in like elementary and middle school, and then I moved right back to Maryland. Uh, because Pennsylvania kind of sucks.
Yeah, my
Is it like
They're a
dad.
Commonwealth,
rough
and
neighborhoods and shit?
huh?
Is it like rough neighborhoods and shit?
Sometimes.
Where I lived at, it kind of was definitely compared to where I lived in Pennsylvania. It was way rougher in Maryland, but now where I live in Maryland, it's beautiful. So it
My
has a little
dad
bit of
was
both.
born in Chevy Chase, Maryland.
Oh yeah, I know Chevy Chase is right by DC.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where my dad was born. So,
Yeah,
Damn,
that's
y'all on
not far.
the East
That's in
Coast.
the same county that I've lived in, Montgomery County. It's a very rich county,
Is
but there's
Maryland
still bad
more?
areas.
Is Maryland more up north on the map?
Is it what?
Is it more up north on the map?
It's right at the line of north and south. Like the Mason-Dixon line is like right in like Maryland, Pennsylvania,
Where's the
and
Mason
it,
line?
huh?
What's
I think
amazing?
that's kind of like what they consider this divide of the north and the south of the country.
Oh,
He's right
okay.
above Virginia. He's kind of
I'm
like
just
Right,
trying to
right
get
by
a
DC.
northeast.
Don't you know
perspective
where
on
DC? You know where DC is on the map, right?
Yeah.
Washington D.C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda. I don't really pay attention to the East Coast.
You know that's your nation. That's your nation's capital, right? You know that.
Yeah, I'm not that retarded. Oh, I shouldn't use that word, huh? I'm gonna get canceled. Fuck, I still use gay and retarded. Damn it. God damn it.
Somebody was just
Yeah,
talking about that the other day too. Like, yeah.
they're gonna get you.
Hor's
Fuck.
gonna
I've
catch
already
another
been
Facebook
canceled.
ban.
I'm trying to get canceled. That's like the goal is to make all these sensitive motherfuckers cancel me. So I can laugh at them. Like, you stupid shits. My bad.
Look, Karen, that's enough. All right. So knowledge. Let's get into one of these songs here, or one of your music videos to officially.
Mute the mics, though. Mute the mics when you play it.
All right.
Knowledge is a beast, though. Ever since I heard his music, I've never heard a song that he doesn't fucking lyrically destroy shit. Like his delivery,
Oh, yeah, he's a monster.
his bars,
Y'all
his
are in for a
fucking
treat.
all that shit. And I'm a hard one to fucking impress when it comes to music. And this motherfucker is killing it. Killing it.
Thank you. Yeah, it's
Yes,
funny.
so-
I think the first time I met you was, or kind of like heard of you, was when you did the challenge,
What challenge?
the weekly classic challenge.
Oh yeah, I did that, huh? I'm not as good at rapping as you, but I'm all right at rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I was glad that you did it. Like, I mean, who cares? Like, if you think it was tight or not, it's a tight beat, and that's what I did that for. Was because I was getting tired of the beats that everybody's using now. That they're just so like the same. You know, people hear something worked for somebody else, so they got to do it too. So I was like, let me just start using some of the old beats of songs that I really like, and see if I can get other people to go on them, so that I can listen to some refreshing sounding music on beats that I enjoy. Because there's nothing else getting people to do that. So that's why I did it, and it worked good.
You know, I produce like 90% of my own beats and shit, right?
I know you told me
You
that. Yeah.
produced the entire Stoners versus Zombies album. And
Yeah,
that's
the entire Stoners versus Zombies, I produced that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't say I'm like the
Josh
best at
Allen,
anything.
yes, Horror's out in Washington. He is West Coast.
Yeah, I mean, I
But-
think you said you were going to send me a beat, but you never did. So I just.
It's because it's hard. Listen,
a
I don't put my
slack
beats online. So every time that I do send a beat, I either need to send you like a recorded sample of the thing, like, you know, through the messenger, or I need to go to my Fruity Loops and export it and then take forever to upload it to fucking get it to the email. And it's just stupid because I live like way out in the forest. So like my hotspot ain't that great, you know?
Yeah. All right,
So-
Horror, real quick, which video are we playing first? We'll give you the choice since you're the guest host. We've got
I don't know. I don't know what.
Look,
I'm
I'm
not
giving
pulling
you
chicken.
choices. We've got
Oh.
Burn, Fuck You, Ride or Die, and Decapitated.
I seen that song "Fuck You" had like a shit ton of views. I think you should play that one.
All right, that's the one we're gonna play.
Yeah, so Fuck You is the one that I was telling you started jumping off for me on the
This is
streaming
the song.
services.
Yeah.
So then we went backwards and made a video with a bunch of live footage that we had for me performing it, because it was getting so much traffic. So now the video has like 200,000 on it. The song with the artwork has like 220,000 on it. And the one that's on YouTube Music has like another 250,000 on it.
We ain't even famous enough to be interviewing this fool, dude. We're like out of our league right now.
Oh
It's
my
all
God.
love though. Like, you know,
I'm just joking.
we
Horror-
still kicked
fucking
off
Knowledge is the
Gathering
homie.
last year. That shit was
We-
dope.
We sat and yacked it up at the gathering for like an hour and a half at the reject thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Knowledge knows how big horror is at the gathering. He's seen it firsthand. He was even, that's what we were talking about. He's seen it
Oh, yeah.
firsthand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You're a legend.
These other motherfuckers don't know because I don't have like internet numbers and shit. You know what I'm saying? But Knowledge knows, and that's why I like Knowledge.
Horror's Gathering famous. It's okay. All right, well,
Yeah,
let's.
so you go ahead and run it. It's for my first studio album, Swarm, which stands for Streets Will Always Remember Me. and this is fuck you.
Damn, that's dope, man.
Or biological, it's psychological.
Turn the mics
What
off.
we're witnessing here is the spontaneous combustion of a pent-up rage fueled by frustration over a pressurized society. It's the snapped postal worker on a national level.
I spit deep, 6 feet with my wrist bleeding. You wanna keep on talking shit? Well, then bitch, see me. I'm like the crypt keeper coming from the dirty blocks, and ain't gon' bore you with no war stories till the murder stops. Fuck the dirty cops, ever since they murdered Pac. Real motherfuckers coming up is almost sure to flop. They getting more to drop that lame ass club shit than call it hip hop. Lip locked on a thug's dick. I don't suck shit, I'm not the one to fuck with, and through paying dues too. Can't nobody touch this, won't nobody rush this. I crush it with my bare fist. Look into my eyes and realize that I ain't scared of shit. But don't be staring if you scared to cherish what I spit. Married to the game and I'ma play it till I'm filthy rich. They say I killed this shit every time they play the track. If something that I said offends you, good, cause I don't take it back. Fuck you, fuck her, fuck him too. You motherfuckers wouldn't understand the shit I've been through. Fuck a snitch, fuck the judge, fuck the police, and every other motherfucker acting like they know me. Fuck you, fuck her, fuck him too. You motherfuckers wouldn't understand the shit I've been through. Fuck a snitch, fuck the judge, fuck the police, and every other motherfucker acting like they know me. I'm the beast from the east when I'm on the beats, robbing in the hood like Sinbad's 40 thieves. Give me 40 freaks with 3 holes each, so I can keep them on their knees for over 3 whole weeks. That's 20 plus days while I'm puffing on the haze, stepping on your alligator, scuffing up your J's, and I'm fucking up your days. I don't give a fuck either way. If it's duck is being made, fuck it, show me the way. Throw the weed away, they coming with their badges out, lights on, guns drawn. What the fuck is that about? They must be mad about the money that we've been stacking. It's just weed, they was acting like we been Laden. Smoking flavors ain't no terroristic threats. We just cop it from the first man and share it with the next. You can spare me with the stress, go and share it with the rest. Keep your mid-grade breath, bitch, I'm married to the cess. Fuck you, fuck her, fuck him too. You motherfuckers wouldn't understand the shit I've been through. Fuck a snitch, fuck the judge, fuck the police, and every other motherfucker acting like they know me. Fuck you, fuck her, fuck him too. You motherfuckers wouldn't understand the shit I've been through. Fuck a snitch, fuck the judge, fuck the police, and every other motherfucker acting like they know me. Don't nobody know me but me and my homies. I gotta roll the tree so I can let the weed fold me. A wise man told me some good shit one day. The road you gotta take to get rich is a one-way. Pop a hot clip in the gap, cock clickety clack. You motherfuckers not sicker than that. You not sick with the rap and not sick with the strap. So you can go and let them know that Jack the Ripper is back. They calling me the Ripper cause I'm tearing up these MCs. R.I.P. every time they try to see me. They try to be me but can't nobody do it right. Sleep when it's light and run the streets all through the night. That's why I choose to fight. Ain't nobody stopping me until I get shot like Pac or they locking me. I'll be on the block cause I'm posted where I gotta be. Hoping on the lottery and smoking on exotic trees. Fuck you, fuck her, fuck him too. You motherfuckers wouldn't understand the shit I've been through. Fuck a snitch, fuck the judge, fuck the police, and every other motherfucker acting like they know me. Fuck you, fuck her, fuck him too. You motherfuckers wouldn't understand the shit I've been through. Fuck a snitch, fuck the judge, fuck the police, and every other motherfucker acting like they know me. Know me. Fuck the police and every other motherfucker acting like they know me.
You know what the bad part of this is? I know some of these people. I know some of these people that we're putting down. You know, what are you gonna do? Has to be done. Has to be done. Has to be done.
There we go.
That shit goes hard.
It does. Everybody's got their mic back but him because he muted himself.
I had it muted, my bad.
Yeah. So yeah, that was Knowledge with Fuck You from his album Swarm. That was the official music video. You can find that on YouTube just by searching Knowledge Fuck You.
It's crazy because, you know, there's obviously a bunch of other artists in the world named Knowledge. So it took me until like the year I uploaded that video, which was, I think, 2 years ago. So I actually separated my name from all the other knowledges on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Deezer, like all these places. And so, and like even now, because there's so many people named Knowledge, the easiest way to find me is to search Knowledge Fuck You. Since it's the most popular song, it just brings you right to my profile on any like service.
I was going to ask you about that. How does it make you feel knowing that there's so many other rappers named Knowledge?
I feel bad for them. I mean, because there's obviously
Travis
one
O'Neal
that's
said
showing
that
up
was
at the top of
fire.
the search, you know?
Yeah.
We got Travis O'Neal said that was fire.
You need to make it so we can hear you, Mr. Craig. I can't hear shit you're saying.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, when you yell.
Oh, well, I don't know. I hear me pretty loud and clear because it like,
I don't. You're like super quiet.
yeah, well, I'm being as loud as I can.
You gotta watch.
Huh?
You gotta watch them.
Knowledge is coming in super clear. He's like super loud. And then you're
Yeah,
like,
I hear me fine in my monitors, so I'm not sure.
turn
Yeah,
your
you
mic.
know what's crazy on that subject is, and I guess I don't know. I think I'm gonna try some like JBL or something. But I got a Jabra headset 2 days ago so that I could just talk on it and freehand. You know what I mean? Just leave my phone set and plugged in, listen to music. That shit was so quiet that I can hear my music from my phone better from 2 rooms over than I could in my ear from that fucking headset, all the way up. So I'll be returning that.
Are you
Yeah.
sure it's not the settings that's all fucked up?
Nah, I had it turned all the way up, man. It's just garbage.
Oh.
Yeah,
You got to get these brands that aren't like name brand that actually like focus on
mic
the
check.
quality of their product. You know what I'm saying? Because most products, they spend most of their money on advertising. They don't really spend a lot of money on the quality of their actual product. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like, you know, those big name fucking headphones that everybody buys for like $100 or $200.
Yeah.
All you're
Like
paying for is to help them
the fucking
advertise, not the actual
beats.
fucking quality of a product, you know?
The beats, like, beats are great for, like, listening to music because they're loud as fuck, but they suck for recording music, man. Like, you need
Yeah, I mean,
fancy
they're not good for
headphones.
the price at all. You can go to Guitar Center and get some way better headphones than Beats for that price.
One
But
of my
also the
one of my
range of
favorite brands
sound.
of headphones has always been Audio Technica.
Yeah, I
I don't
like,
know.
and I like Shure.
Yeah, sure makes great headphones, and Sennheiser as well. Behringer's good with their live PA equipment and some of their amps and stuff, but that's about it. I don't really like their headphones. They don't last very long.
Yeah, man.
So tell us a little bit about like crazy story that you have from doing shows and stuff on the road.
On the road.
Well, even
Let's see.
locally, like just crazy story from a show and go.
Well, I know one time we were doing a show with Keith Murray and DJ K Slay at Club 24 in DC. And so we were actually, it was like being sponsored by Pinnacle Vodka. So we had to go, we had a limo and we went to the liquor store and picked up like a couple cases of Pinnacle Vodka. And then we went to the hotel and picked up Keith Murray to take him to the show. And like, he was wild, man. He was real wild. And when we like left the show and shit, he was mad drunk. And he wasn't ready to go back to the hotel yet. We were about to take him back, and he's like, "Come on, man! Like, this is y'all city. They shouldn't be sleeping around here. Like, everybody should be awake." He's like, "Somebody got the coke and all this," and we're like, "Nah, man. We were really just don't get down with that actually." And he's like, "Nah, man, don't drop me off." He's trying to tell the limo driver like, don't go that way. Like, take the limo into some crazy part of DC. It was a wild place, like a wild situation with Keith Murray. Honestly, it was
Yeah,
one of the cool like joints,
I've been
but he
around
was
DC, so
he
I'm
was ready
aware
to
it's
go,
not a
man. And
nice
we're like,
city.
it's not like that here right now, homie.
I
Like you
know.
had to plan that earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, DC
But
is
that
not a
was
place
cool,
that
man.
you
A lot of
want to just
the
randomly go down the wrong area, you know?
yeah. And I mean, and shit, even the one that Hor was talking about at the gathering, the reject stage, that was a pretty tight event for me to be performing at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning after everybody's been up all night, and we just got done, I think, watching like Onyx perform or something crazy. Like, that was pretty cool. Like, that was the latest show I've ever performed at ever.
Dude, that shit was so fun. Like, even
Did Pornhub get
even with
banned
all
in
the
Texas?
sabotage and shit, like, that shit was so great, dude.
Did Pornhub get banned in Texas? Does anybody know anything about that?
Yeah, I think so.
No more masturbation in Texas. That's crazy.
They banned. Apparently, Pornhub has now been banned in Texas. What the fuck?
Yeah, you can't masturbate in Texas anymore. Holy shit.
They're gonna
the
get
mic's turned all the way up, so I don't know what's up. Like,
I can hear you better now.
I'll move the computer closer to me and see if that helps, I guess.
That's crazy. You can't fucking masturbate in Texas anymore. Well, there's other sites like X videos and like whatever
Twitter.
the fuck. Yeah, Twitter, OnlyFans. There's still
No, I
OnlyFans.
think
What up,
There's still
Gunner
hoes
B?
putting it down.
I
What
think
up,
it's all
JMC
supposed to be
/
banned.
Master Sid? What up, Brandon Amarin, Tim Carson?
Is all porn banned in
Yeah.
Texas?
Bobby Hollum said, haha, what the fuck, poor Texas.
Is all porn banned in Texas, or is it just Pornhub?
No more MB in Texas, Gunner B said. No more masturbation in Texas, I guess. I
Dude,
don't
that
fucking know.
sucks. I was just in Texas too. Next time I'm in Texas, I'm printing a banner with like a chick getting like gang banged, and fucking, it's gonna say free Pornhub or something. I'm gonna get arrested.
Bro, the
Pornhub.
homie's talking about like setting up a fucking orgy tent at the gathering and like charging admission, and then having like the little window.
No, don't do that. You need to let that shit happen. The best shit I ever seen. Like, I'll tell you guys right now, I fucking hated that they made that stupid fucking Motel 7 fucking video, and that shit was all a setup. Fucking paid setup. I know it fucking was. And fucking, then they tried to charge motherfuckers to see it, and that shit made me so mad, because I literally was at a gathering one year in Cave and Rock when two chicks lined up against the fucking porta potties at fucking Tech 9, and they fucking had hundreds of people in line, like two lines that stretched to the back of the fucking main stage thing, and that was like way far back, you know what I'm saying? And there was two lines, and these bitches were getting railed. I sat there and watched it for 10 minutes, just in pure and utter disgust of what I was watching, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
Like,
And
I
gotta
shouldn't be
see that
watching
shit.
this, but I can't look away.
Yeah, I gotta see that shit for free. And then they want to fucking go to do some Juggalo Ohio dumbass setup gangbang, and then try and charge motherfuckers to see that, especially
You're just
Juggalo.
mad because you didn't film it and think of it first.
No, I'm not mad about that. I'm mad because they're trying to charge for something that's inferior to what I saw for free. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm mad about. It's because that shit is inferior in every way to what I saw for free.
This is why people are scared of the gathering, but we go every year and we make it, so.
Juggalo Ohio ain't got shit on the old school gatherings. Fuck that shit.
So knowledge.
My bad. This is a knowledge interview. My
how
bad.
many years have you been gathering?
How what?
How many years have you gathered so far?
2.
2? Hell yeah, this will be 12 for me this year.
Who have you gathered
Yeah,
with?
it's just it's just my second year, but I've gathered with the first year I gathered with Grim, and he knows a ton of people.
Oh, shout out
And
to Smiles, that's the fucking homie.
Yeah, Grim Smiles, of course, and then Dead Canvas, obviously, like they kind of sponsor me and Grim Smiles, so I was there like camping with them.
Or no, it's 8 Up Art that I played on here last week. But
Yeah. And then this last year, I went with my boy who went with me the first year in Grimm, and then Candy Bars, and she won Miss Juggalette. So it was kind of cool going with people who know like everybody at the gathering.
She won Miss Juggalette. I never catch.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, congrats, but I'll even tell her it's not the best thing to win ever, but awesome that you won it.
We'll have to get Candy Bars on the show, and she'll have to talk about her experience as Miss Juggalette.
I think it's dope, though.
Yeah, I know she'd be happy to do that. She has an interview.
Yo, Hor, tell Candy Bars to hit me up. I still got 2 days to book, but I'm also doing a review show on 420, and it's going to be like all stoner songs that we review.
Me and Candy Bars are doing a track together.
Yeah, actually, one of the songs that I sent you has her on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm pulling up now. Since we're talking about her, we'll play the feature that you have with her and 3XG Spitz.
Yeah, what happened is when we came back from the gathering, she was at my house for maybe like 2 weeks or so, and we recorded like a bunch of tracks for her new project that she's going to be dropping, and some features on some songs that we were going to be dropping as well. So the one that you're going to play is going to be from me and 3XG Spitz upcoming project called Fly Shit. And it's the first video and song that got released from that project called Decapitated, and it's got her on it. She killed it. We performed it live a couple times already too.
That's dope. So she's up there where you're at then?
She's in New Jersey, so she's within like 3 hours.
Yeah, so not like incredibly far, no. Yeah. All right, well, let's get into Decapitated by Candy Bars, Knowledge, and 3XG Spitz.
Watch how I cut this beat up, it's an amputation. I think the industry could use some decontamination. Got this fascination with the decapitation of all these rappers and constantly oversaturation. Bitch, I'm not hating, I'm sick of the image that you faking. You pussies weaker than the shots at me that you've been taking. And I don't go crazy, bitch, I go mental patient. It's so exciting, I ain't talking about no speculation. So fuck a dick rider, I came to ride a beat. Underground as fuck, found me underneath the fucking street. Like 1,000 fucking lighters, bitch, I bring the heat. Candy always all about the bag like it's trick or treat. Say you're riding, then you call a cab. But ain't nobody hiding, I've been in the lab. So call me a hatter, I came to make a mad. Look how I blow this shit all the way up, I call it bring it back. Sleeping on me, now the damn alarm is ringing. Got they singers screaming, got they fucking bitches singing. Flipping tables and they ask me what the fuck I'm bringing. Take a breath, count to 3 and then I'm fucking swinging. Get the tear it up and now I'm on the brink. But you about to miss it if you fucking blink. Never have I ever gave a fuck what other bitches think. Hitting you with everything I got, plus the kitchen sink.
I'm cancerous, only suicidal enough for bandaged wrists. Lungs coated with more wax than a candlestick. Just enough wits to do some damage with. I'll hit your grandma with this dick and tell that bitch to make some sandwiches. Never thank or no respect to my elders. Shit, the pussy probably older than the Legend of Zelda. Full of secrets that it never could tell you. Where's Dr. Dre at when you need him? Hell yeah, hell yeah. Your welfare and well-being's in question now. It's not a goddamn thing I wanna reconcile. Fuck you and anyone who's reppin' foul. There's repercussions if you crossing this line. Mexican. Whoever let this out the cage can never put me back. You get bitch slapped and ask you what you're looking at. Put me on whatever beat I'm cooking at. Don't know if I'm talking about your woman or your raps, but you pussies whack. That's a cushy fact, but facts nonetheless. I could brag about me beating you, but that's not a flex. Cause you whack, not even average at best. And your rap is straight booty cheek. No need to put that ass to the test. Should I pass the rest? Flying colors, even earn extra credit. Spelling bee, math B on mic B is best to dead it. Cause I'm the best and the most cleverest who ever said it. You playing with fire with worse lines than Kevin Federer.
Hotter than your last shit, doper than your Taz, bitch. Don't be talking greasy unless you wanna get your ass kicked. Underground rapper still better than the average. Plus I'm dressed dapper, you ain't never had shit. Raised from the bottom, still with the top of the totem pole. Just so you know I got them, don't make me have to let you know. Fuck with the squad, bitch, get hit, yo, Geronimo. Whoever said that shit, you a trick and your mama hoe. Been down since I touched the ground, y'all just hover around. Never did no dirt, we all know you a fucking clown. Put in work, hustle till it hurts, breaking nuggets down. Go berserk if they touch my merch when I'm not not around. Feelings hurt, haven't lived on earth, we all from the dirt. I ain't got no feelings for a hoe, feeling like I'm lurched. I just wanna feel they tummy up with that gold skirt. Love it when they yummy on their knees wearing no shirt. Hit the gas, I be rolling fast, puffing on a blunt. Got that cash in a pretty ass, I ain't going front. Tear it up like a warrant, they ain't never get enough. Cunt hunter, bang hard, always got them penciled up. Bottle in my hand, yes I know that I'm the man. 3XG, who I be, you ain't next, have a seat. Steady see me grinding, making waves in these streets. Lot of little mans cover me, they too weak,
Unmute. There we go. Alright. That was Decapitated by Candy Bars, 3XG Spits, and Knowledge. Yo, that shit was dope. I think we lost Hor. We gotta bring him back in here. Hold on. We lost you, Hor. You're back now. Alright. Yo, that shit was dope. I like it, definitely. I like the fucking purple glittery ghost face mask.
Yeah, her upcoming project is called the Galloway Ghostface or Galloway Ghostface. That's the area that she lives in, New Jersey, where she terrorizes them with the Ghostface mask. And she has a bunch of different colored ones and stuff. So I think she had the red one maybe when she won the Miss Juggalette. She had the red one on with the horns. And then this video, she had the purple one with the gems on it or whatever, the rhinestones. So she has a bunch of different ones. It's like part of her persona or whatever. But yeah, man, she's dope, man. She can actually spit, and I don't just try to work with just anybody. And obviously, man, she knows what she's doing, and she just needed a little little more opportunities on stage and to be around the right crowd of people to encourage her. So I think that's been helping her in the last year.
Is that
chilling
why
around?
I'm not up to par? Huh?
What's that? Yeah, no, you don't send anything.
I'm kidding.
You never send anything over.
You should
But there are people. The thing about the features with me, I hope my fucking phone is gonna I don't think it's gonna last. To be honest, it's on 2%, and it might fucking die. I have it on the charger, but it just doesn't seem like the percentages are going up. But even people that I like and want to work with, sometimes when they send me music, it's not the song that I would want to get on. And so I don't like to force the verses, So sometimes if we're kicking it and we put some beats on or whatever, and it's a beat that I like, whoever happens to be there at that time, usually we'll get a song together by chance, But when it's people sending me stuff and I'm not able to sit there and vibe in the room with them, it just has to be like, as soon as I turn it on, it makes me want to start writing, and that type of shit gets done really quick. But if it's something that I'm like, I'll have to come back to it, I'm so busy that coming back to it is really far-fetched, to be honest.
Right.
So
I got one I'm writing now that it's a feature and I gotta have it out by 420. I kind of hate having fucking deadlines like that and shit, but it's whatever. I'll get it done.
Yeah.
I made a song with the Sex Waffles.
Yeah. Dude,
about destroying all humans. And the Sex Waffles are pretty dope too. Have you heard of the Sex Waffles, Mr. Knowledge?
I've seen them on flyers that you guys have shared, I think.
They're actually pretty dope. I like the Sex Waffles a lot. They make really good music too.
Yeah, they have a really good online presence as well.
But I made a song called Destroy All Humans with them on a beat I made. And that song came out pretty cool.
Yeah, shit's dope.
My bad, getting off subject.
Tight. No, it's good though.
So tell us a funny story of your time in music. Like, what's one of the fucking funniest situations you've ever been in?
He don't know. He's all thinking about it.
Yeah, that's tough.
How many songs do you have?
Probably like 1,000.
Jesus Christ, I'm slacking.
I mean, out
Consistency.
released, it's a lot lower than that because when I first started out, I didn't have a studio and I was just fucking around. And then like when I kind of really wanted to start taking it seriously, I caught a charge and I was on drug court with like a nighttime curfew and had to be, like
Oh, you just
in
recently
court
told
once,
me
like, yeah, I
you
was
got
in
that
this
shit
whole
charged, huh?
mess of shit. Yeah, yeah. So when that happened, I didn't have a studio, and I wasn't able to just like go to a studio all the time. But I was recording, so I was using the SOCOM headset from PlayStation or PlayStation 2. It was like the over the headset joint with the plugged into the USB, and I just plugged that into the computer and recorded, and I knocked out like probably like 25 CDs like that
That's
and like
crazy.
filling up as much music as I could put on a CD. It was like an hour and 10 minutes or something. And once I like started recording in the studio and realized how much better it sounded on people's speakers and stuff, I was like, you know what? I don't want somebody to discover me and hear like the shitty recordings and think that's how my shit sounds and then not look further. So I started removing all the old stuff that was recorded like trash quality and, not even as good of lyrics or anything. I was just
Right.
fucking around,
See,
but I took all
I've
that
done the
shit
same
down.
shit. I've got 6 entire albums. They're all studio albums, but it's like
Oh
one
man, it is
CD.
gonna die, dog. It's on 1% now,
Oh
so it's
shit.
gonna die.
Well,
Well, we got
if
47 minutes. If it dies, we'll play. I'll make him play like fucking
we
20
got 2
minutes.
more videos to play too.
Yeah, if it dies, you can play whatever you want, and I'll charge it and jump back in like as soon as it gets some charge.
Yeah.
Um, Burn that you have is going to be from the upcoming project from the Fifth Element. That's the first video that I dropped as a single for the project. There's also another one on my YouTube called Artistic, but I didn't drop the video for that one yet. That was the first single for the project. Burn it was the second single, but first video. And then the other video that I gave you is Ride or Die, which is off of me and Grim Smiles duo project that we did like right around
Yeah,
the time we went
Pandora's
to the
box.
gathering last
Grim
year.
Smiles.
Pandora's
Grim Smiles.
box, yeah.
He
Yeah, that
goes fucking
Pandora's
hard
box. Like,
too.
yo, Grim. I said
Grim
earlier.
and Knowledge.
Shout
Oh,
out.
they're
Grim
gonna be
for.
like a superpower in the fucking hip hop community one day.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna be like fucking, yeah. At least I think so. But I think that about all kinds of people. Like, I think you're gonna do great things. I tell
Grim
everybody that.
Grim is so dope, and not only is he dope at hip hop, but he's like dope at like the rock type of hooks,
Oh
the
yeah.
the thrash metal sound, the
I got
fucking
a
trap
song.
metal,
Yeah.
like
I got
all
a
of that
song with
stuff.
him called
I
"Fuck
got
You,
to hear
Pay
some
Me."
behind the heat. Oh. Go ahead, Hor.
Did you hear that? I got a song with Grim called "Fuck You, Pay Me." Have you heard that song?
Yeah,
That song goes hard.
yeah, that joint's dope. Everything
Yeah.
that he's been on lately, I told him like this year, like everything that I've been hearing him do lately with him and his brother's keeper and all that stuff, like it's got a lot of rock undertone to it and it's really, really heavy. So I told
Yeah.
him like, he's not really like restricted to one genre anymore.
Right. And
It's
He,
dope.
we preach on the show often that versatility is key, as well as consistency.
yeah. Uh-oh. He froze. He froze. Not me.
Oh, to chopping it. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah.
Your internet connection sucks, bud. My
Nah, bro, it's
hotspot's
not
doing
my
better than you.
internet connection.
You froze on my end too, on both our ends. It's your internet.
Well, my
Look, he froze now. Now you froze. Oh my god. I think he died. Oh, this whole show just went to shit.
Nah, we're gonna get into the next video. What do you want to hear first?
I think
Burn
his
or
shit
Ride or
died.
Die? Yeah.
Because it's just a blank. It's just the back of his head.
Yeah. I think he died. I think his phone died.
Well, everybody needs to go fucking listen to Knowledge. Everything's fucking up. Everything's freezing. I'm out of here.
All right. Let's see. Present. Share screen. So this will be burn while we try and get all this sorted. This will be burn by Knowledge.
Once your ego gets bruised and the bleeding's internal, we gon' use it as the fuel we need to feed the inferno. We don't need no water, let the motherfuckers burn so we can stuff them in a couple of urns. Once your ego gets bruised and the bleeding's internal, we gon' use it as the fuel we need to feed the inferno. We don't need no water, let the motherfuckers burn so we can stuff them in a couple of urns. Everything is temporary, set for the real, so we can leave them like the chupacabra crept in their field, eliminated like they mess with your meal. In an evil simulation where we need to keep them kept on their heels, cause the life we live is wretched and real. Not to glorify it, heard you'll sell your soul for a steal. Best hope the Lord is buying. Little shorties is dying, leaving their mothers mourning, crying, meeting with the coroner, seeing you must be mortifying, cause you get tortured by these guys, ain't no running away. See, I'm a star up on these tracks and that's on public display, so either face me or you fucking afraid. Don't try to play like you got nothing to say, you fucking lame. And Blaine is even worse than Murphy when it come to laws. Chances are he can and he will if someone does him wrong. A sentient whose mission is to crush them all, peeling off layer after layer until they're bare like a Russian doll. Once your ego gets bruised and the bleeding's internal, we gon' use it as the fuel we need to feed the inferno. We don't need no water, let the motherfuckers burn so we can stuff them in a couple of urns. Once your ego gets bruised and the bleeding's internal, we gon' use it as the fuel we need to feed the inferno. We don't need no water, let the motherfuckers burn so we can stuff them in a couple of urns. You could never earn enough of my trust to ever fuck me with. Luckily I learned that shit is just a kid, and I remember needing bread to spread the mustard with. So it's them thoughts that get in my head that kept me up and hustling. And shit was hunger driven, ego took a back seat. I'm eating rappers if they act sweet, drop a beat, and I know you see me solo when I'm out in these streets, but they all love me so I am in fact deep. Capiche? When I'm torching beats, I torture weak rhymed individuals, the type who seeming blinded by my syllables. This is my world, motherfucker, I am Bobby with the digital. Somebody try to stop me if it isn't true. Instant regret, you wrote a check and wouldn't cash this shit. Even with the set of techniques, you couldn't scratch me, bitch. Keep talking greasy, I ain't having it. Every time you see me, I can see your heart sinks like a battleship. Once your ego gets bruised and the bleeding's internal, we gon' use it as the fuel we need to feed the inferno. We don't need no water, let the motherfuckers burn so we can stuff them in a couple of urns. Once your ego gets bruised and the bleeding's internal, we gon' use it as the fuel we need to feed the inferno. We don't need no water, let the motherfuckers burn so we can stuff them in a couple of urns. It's the boogeyman in the flesh, live and direct, looking for vaginas, trying to rhyme that I can dissect. You got one foot in your grave with one of mine on your neck. It's life or death in this game, we down to die for respect. And it's been days that rhyming shit just kept me from going insane, kept me moving forward without checking the score of the game. Dealing with them groundhog days, just more of the same, and feeling all the stresses of this thing without fortune and fame. Who gives a fuck? The content of my bars can get savage. All you wanna do is rap about arms like arachnids. Rather throw you out the car into traffic, cause you super subpar and wanna charge for that whack shit. Give it up, pull down your last vid, it's over with. The talent pool sucks and it's growing thin. Now I'm not saying everyone's supposed to be as dope as this, but way too many flat out suck and you know it, bitch. Your ego gets bruised and the bleeding's internal, we gon' use it as the fuel we need to feed the inferno. We don't need no water, let the motherfuckers burn so we can stuff them in a couple of urns. Once your ego gets bruised and the bleeding's internal, we gon' use it as the fuel we need to feed the inferno. We don't need no water, let the motherfuckers burn so we can stuff them in a couple of urns. Let the motherfuckers burn. Let the motherfuckers burn so we can let the motherfuckers the motherfuckers burn so we can stuff them in a couple of urns. Let the motherfuckers burn. Let the motherfuckers burn so we let the motherfuckers burn so we can stuff them in a couple of urns.
All right. So that was Burn by Knowledge, who was today's guest. Unfortunately, his phone died and we lost Hor. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this other video, and if Knowledge hops back on before then maybe we'll ask a couple more questions. Not, then we'll bring the show to an end for the day. And let me go ahead and get this up. We were talking about Grim Smiles earlier, and he's featured in this next song, as Knowledge said, from their album that they did together called Pandora's Box, which is pretty fucking dope. If you haven't heard any of it, you can find that on YouTube by searching Pandora's Box, Knowledge and Grim Smiles. That's Smiles with 2 Z's at the end. Go ahead and get into this. This is Ride or Die by Grim Smiles, 3XG Spits, Knowledge, and Mischief.
This ain't no movie, no Halloween. I'm filling your throat up with kerosene. You ain't never paying no friend of me. Nah, hang your next surrender, you won't be getting me. Make you fall in the line, human centipede. Bitch, I'm one of a kind, you remember me. Cause I'm cut from across, most will never see. Got no cross in the street, just an hour right next to me. And the look of disgust that they get when they look at me, it's like I'm infected with leprosy. But I bet that they wife got a bono, they let me see. They say that I'm smooth and they throat just like Hennessy. This liquor and drugs be the death of me. I'm off in my zone, you can't tell me your fucking thing.
Ride or die, it's eye for an eye. Signs of the times, ride for mine. Robbing them blind, this is top of the line. Hop in a ride, drop on a dime. We drive, hop on the side, we vibing out, getting them loud. Not gonna face us, we killing it now.
Can't no one fuck with me, burn on like 3rd degree. Shit, do them like surgery. Ain't no one hurt on me, flip words and other things. Stay up my lane if you pushing them things. I got hundreds of greds to blow in your face. Hundreds of homies just sealing your fate. Coming at us and your life gon' get take. Ain't no one safe from this, you could get turned to dust. Come have a word with us, bitch. We never did hear of your crew. You know that we stay with that whoop. You know that we always be ready to hoop. Working the coop, homies do layups if I ever miss. Word of advice, don't come fucking with this, bitch.
Ride or die, it's eye for an eye. Signs of the times, riding for mine. Robbing them blind, this is top of the line. Hop in a ride, drop on a dime. We drive, hop on the side, we vibing out, getting them loud. Not gonna face us, we killing it now.
Got you facing the voodoo, taking you all on this trip and we lacing the shroom too. Really be making the moves that you say you do while you faking the truth, dude. Don't get hit with ferociousness of a pit bull chasing a poodle. Praying to Yeshua, yeah I'm who you know, they sent to school you. Dropped out, couldn't fit in the box now. Ripping shit, spitting too hostile. Verse me, I'll make you set the trick. Yeah, this is that lock style. Stir fry MCs and I carry them out. Shit is a walk now. Come at me with shots of jabs, bitch, I'll sit you in lockdown.
Ride or die, it's eye for an eye. Signs of the times, riding for mine. Robbing them blind, this is top of the line. Hop in a ride, drop on a dime. We drive, hop on the side, we vibing out, getting them loud. Not gonna face us, we killing it now. I'm vibing out, light up the lab. Go out when I'm puffing the sour. I am I, who are you? Look in my eyes, tell me the truth. Imposter for sure, all in the roots. You are not a boss, just a puss in boots. Go for the throat when I roam in the zone. It's cobra spit when I send it to him. I'm a different kind of animal, cause damage when I handle it. At your neck, can't send a kid. Competition mannequin, not panicking. Spit hot, need to fan the kid. Favorite rapper, a fan of his. Attitude cancerous, let me at him terrorists. Disrupt lives, tough times that we're living in. What happens when you kick the can? Ride or die, it's eye for an eye. Signs of the times, riding for mine. Robbing them blind, this is top of the line. Hop in a ride, drop on a dime. We drive, hop on the side, we vibing out, getting them loud. Not gonna face us, we killing it now.
All right. So that was Knowledge, Ride or Die, featuring Mischief, 3XG Spits, and Grim Smiles. I would like to thank Knowledge for being on the show earlier. Unfortunately, his phone died, so we lost him. I would also like to thank Mc-HOR, the homie, for being my guest host today. And I would like to thank everybody for tuning in and watching. You can check out knowledgeishiphop.com for merch and more from Knowledge, who was today's guest, the person in each of the videos that we played on tonight's show. Definitely check him out on YouTube, as well as Spotify, Deezer, Apple, Pandora, whichever platforms that you use. And yes, you can show your support for Chopping It Up with the Jack of Hearts by sending stars or shopping at royalbutchermusic.threadless.com. I believe right now all shirts are on sale for $13 and all other products are 40% off for the spring sale. New merch is dropped every Friday. I just dropped new stuff yesterday that is for a charitable cause. Percentage of the proceeds from the Fuck Cancer shirts will go to the American Cancer Society, and the percentage of the proceeds from the Fuck Hate shirts will go to the It Gets Better project, which empowers youth in the LGBT community through their programs. And I think they both are good charities to support. I myself am a cancer survivor coming up on 12 years now, so that's kind of the theme behind dropping the shirts that I dropped. Again, you can check those out at royalbutchermusic.threadless.com. You can hear more and check out merch from today's guest Knowledge at knowledgeishiphop.com. And you can find more from myself and Mc-HOR by searching The Jack of Hearts or Mc-HOR on YouTube. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you next week.